Hello, this is my journal number 2 for this term. First, I am going to refer to the cycle planning. Um, I put as my main objectives for this term to um, carry out all the readings critically and in order to understand better the topic. And I think I tried to do it. I couldn't read all of the texts. Um, because sometimes there were some weeks in which we had to read too many texts at the same time, and I couldn't do it. But by the time I had to do the task, I decided to review all of those, and all of the texts I didn't read at the time. So I skimmed them and scanned them. Uh, but overall I couldn't reach one of my objectives, which was to read all the text. The other objective I put to myself was to speak more in classes, and this unit was based on speaking, and we had to present every Friday to the rest of the class. But I think that concerning the other two classes, I mean on Mondays and Wednesdays, I think I tried to do as much as I could in order to give my opinion and speak more. Um, and during the presentations, I try to. I don't really like to present unprepared, and those presentations on Friday were very much improvisations. So I didn't like it, but I did it anyways, and I think it helped me to improve my pronunciation and language structure. Also, in terms of language progress, I think that I have improved during this unit a lot. At the beginning, it was mainly about writing skills, which I was able to improve also, but during this unit specifically, I think that as we had to speak more and we had to give each other's feedback, um, I think that I have improved a lot my pronunciation, and which makes me very happy because before I was very unsure of my speaking skills, and now I think that I have a good level of English to be going to 5th year. And also I think that I have learned a lot of new structures to speak with, or to use while speaking. And I mean, I know I knew them before, but I didn't know how to use them properly, and now I do, and that helps me to improve my speech also. The outcomes, I was able to prepare a very good task, and I'm very proud of myself because of that. The task was very difficult to understand at the beginning because the instructions were not clear enough. But when I finally could understand, I was able to put everything together and do and do a great presentation. During the feedback, I was said that I have few problems with some sounds, some isolated sounds that I have to work on, and it's true because I never look for the pronunciation of the words, which is something that I should do, especially with words that I don't know or new words, which were a lot uh, during this uh, unit. Um, sorry. Well, also, oh, there was it. About the teaching reflection. Um, I think this unit was mainly based. I mean, classes were always the same, which is something that I think it's a little. I'm okay. The topic was very good. It was interesting and motivating, and we wanted to get to learn about differentiated instruction. But the way in which the classes, or most classes were carried was very monotonous. It was always the same. Not every class, but most of those classes. And the fact that we had so much grammar was a little bit like sometimes we wouldn't actually talk about the texts, but about its grammar. And that was, I mean, I like grammar and everything, but I wanted to understand the topic because of the task. And we were taught grammar most of the time. Um, so that I think that was a little bit of a bad, not a bad teaching technique, but maybe it should have been carried out differently, or divide the time equally between grammar and also about the text, because we wanted and we needed to understand the texts and the topic to do the task. Uh, I don't know what else I should say. I think that the way in which you taught us how to present was very dynamic. That video and the way in which you prepared us to present and to do the task was very good for all of us, especially for those who get nervous and couldn't do it. Like, there are some of us who don't get nervous in front of other people, but there are many of my classmates who do, and these techniques and these classes were very good. And I'm over time, so thank you.